Keep going.
Nice.
Now we're gonna have to put the fender and kind of jack this piece up so we can make sure it aligns decently before we make any cuts. I was talking to myself.
Talking to the cameraman.
Yes. Okay. This off real quick.
That like this?
It does. We don't need that. All right, Daniel, where's the...
Yeah.
See how much it's bent?
Yeah.
Where's the bolts? But yeah, I'm trying to line up that, get that pretty much
That
on
gap
bit
elevated.
before. Stick this right here. All right, stop. All right, stop. Because it's supposed to be cut back here, but we're gonna make a rough cut up here. We're gonna have to remove some stuff, Danny.
Good.
She's flopping. Get out of here. This little connector's beating me up. Got him. So pretty much, we got the fender lined up, and this one has to move back a little bit. Look here, this is where it needs to be cut. You can see where this section on the other car and this one's here. So we just have to cut it and scoot it back a little bit.
This part is not, it's not connected yet. We're working on welding this whole piece, the whole core support, including this, to the rest of the chassis.
We're about to probably go over our friend Mike's, so we need to pick up a sander to sand all these spot welds, and we're most likely going to pick up the welder so we can start getting everything and get this a cleaner cut, get this all cleaned up and weld it all in. So we're going to have to go ahead and trim this back, trying to cut off all the damage. I wish they would have cut it from back here so we could undo the spot welds here and replace it, but we're having to redo like half of it. So I got all this pretty much cleaned up. Spot welds grinded down and it all clean so the welds can adhere nice. And now we're gonna go ahead and trim this up. Make this cut right here. We're gonna use the sanding blade and clean up all this.
Bitch trying to catch on fire, bro.
Well, all that stuff.
Plug.
Yeah, my buddy
It's
already,
hot.
he already told me he was like that. So.
Started attacking it.
Oh, yeah. Goat.
Just going ahead and filling in some of these pinholes. I sprayed it on there a little thick just to get that to sink into like any like little holes.
Light white.
It's primer, yeah.
Dolium high performance enamel.
Semi gloss black. Here, look, because I had to scrape up the seam. Like if we had bed liner, we could have masked it here and bed lined all this, and you wouldn't have seen any of the repair. But we're not really worried about it too much.
Bought this car for only $1,500. Who purchased it as a parts car for his other, I think for his son's Is300, right?
Yeah.
And but yeah, so I got it for $1,500. We literally passed this dude's house owing to our powder coaters. We would pass this house every day, and he had these ugly ass wheels on this car. I can't stand these wheels, but you know what? You gotta start somewhere. Hell no, not the vibe, not at all. But yeah, so $1,500. Salvage title. He said he got it from an auction. I don't know what he paid, but I offered him $15 on the spot, and turned around and got the TRD Neo version 1 JDM front end for it. And yeah, here we are.
Thank God it didn't smash the chassis leg, so all we had to do is the upper core support.
Yeah, I mean, we had it.
So now we have this part if anything ever happens. I'm glad we didn't have to replace all this. All angles.
Gee. That's definitely meant to hang high.
Definitely. So now all we got to do is let this primer dry a little bit. We paint it with the semi-black, and then we're going to go ahead and throw this ECU back down and get the headlights in. We're probably gonna have to change the plugs because the wiring's different. This is the only one that plugged in. This one. All these are pretty much different. So these two would be the turn signals. So that's why there's two of these. So I wonder if you can wire this one to the turn signal.
Yeah, the side marker?
Yeah. Matt, yeah, that's right. So let me go ahead and get that black on there.
You want me to move this so you don't spray the? I don't know that.
Well, I'm not going all the way up.
Okay. No.
Can't even do anything. Now I can't even do a burnout because it's all-wheel drive.
Right.
So we got primer sprayed and we got some black paint sprayed, so shouldn't have no rust. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything assembled. We had to bend the lines to get it over the headlight hoop and busted a line because it's old.
Old dry rotted goodness.
Getting all the wiring done. So this is for the turn signal on the bumper, but on the JDM bumper there's no turn signal there, but there's turn signals on the fenders. So I'm pretty sure we're going to wire these to the fenders, and then this harness that's yanked out I'm pretty sure is the fog lights, because this is the JDM fog light plug and the colors pretty much match up, so we'll see. Gonna have to tape up this because this is where the car was hit and all this wiring kind of got pushed in, smushed, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up and zip it all to the plastic tabs to hold the harness. Went ahead and cutting the connectors and putting the JDM ones on because the plugs are different and he has JDM headlights. So we're gonna go ahead and this plug matched up, but the high beam didn't match up. So I had to basically cut that pigtail off. I'm soldering this one on, and then the same, this one is different than this one. So I guess like the running LED in here.
So it is 4 o'clock in the morning. What do you think, Brandon?
We just gotta align up some stuff still. Align the fenders and we get the hood wrapped good and everything. But the hood's a little bit bent right here, so doing the best we can. Well, we still need to clean the entire engine bay. So like stiff fitting in there, and just put a hose clamp for now so we can replace it.
So this is the end result. We ended up knocking it out in one fell swoop, if you will. Started at about 4 p.m., ended about 5 o'clock in the morning. But we knocked it all out. Looks good, everything lined up. After everything was said and done, all the cutting and re-welding, everything came out great. Super happy with it. Hood's not in perfect condition, but that's alright, it'll be replaced. I'm just stoked to have it the same color as the actual original color of the car. So did not get around to washing the engine bay / motor clean. I mean, a little dirty, just a wee bit, but it all lined up. Looks good. You can see everything looks extra clean right here where we rattle canned it. But yeah, man, everything lines up. Couldn't ask for a better result. Thanks for watching, y'all. Till next time.